It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's Espresso here on SABC3. Now, when the Cookie Monster retires, I want that job because I love cookies so much. And this morning, we're making a very delicious, easy ginger biscuit. And to make that, we've invited Tessa Purden into studio. How are you, Tessa?
Very well, thanks.
Oh, I'm so good that you're here. I must tell you, ginger biscuits are my all-time fave.
Are they?
And I love that you're about to teach us how to make it. So what do we actually need for this recipe?
Basically, it's a very simple recipe. All your sort of store-cupboard staples. So we've got your flours, some spices, dry ingredients, 2 eggs. Hopefully everyone has an egg or 2 in the fridge.
I would hope so, yeah.
Some butter, 2.
Right.
And then some golden syrup, and of course we'll be using quite a bit of sugar. So
That's
this
fine.
is quite a sugar bomb kind of.
It's ahead of the weekend, so we're allowed to just spoil ourselves a little. So you're currently melting the butter in a saucepan right now.
Yeah, and I'm going to add the golden syrup.
Alrighty. Oh, that's going to give it that nice, sticky,
going to be
yummy consistency.
Beautiful.
Wonderful.
Okay, now we just need to get that melted.
Okay, would you like me to stir this
Yeah,
for
would you do that?
Right.
Now for the recipe, I'm actually using the Salati Muscovado sugar.
Oh, why the Muscovado?
So this is actually a really nice, sticky, gooey sugar. It's got a really nice moist consistency, which I think works really well with this.
All right, awesome.
It's also got quite a, if you smell it, it smells like caramel.
It does.
Which I think ginger caramel cookies, I mean, ugh.
My favorite part of
And
that.
then also, it's got quite a nutty flavor, which I think was also really nice with ginger. So that we're going to put in later.
And talking about that, the nice thing about this pack, and I don't know if anybody's noticed yet, but we have the espresso badge on the new Salati packs as well. Now, what the espresso badge means is that Caitlin and Zola have added their recipes to the back of the pack. So you will now also find in this particular recipe for chocolate fondant is by Zola as well. So that's pretty cool with the new Salati packs is this espresso badge on the front there. So look out for that when you buy your next pack of Salati sugar. Awesome.
Next goes in the eggs.
Alrighty. Wow.
Yeah,
just gonna do a double take there.
You're gonna have to mix quite quickly because I don't want it to...
Scrambled eggs?
Yeah.
No. Okay, cool.
Yeah, mix, mix, mix.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Stirring that cookie quickly.
Right. Now this recipe actually comes from one of our Food 24 bloggers.
Okay.
Her name's Anina, and her blog is called aninasrecipes.com.
Okay.
And it's actually a recipe that her grandmother passed down, and so it's got quite a special meaning for her.
All right.
And she shared it on our blogging platform.
Okay.
We've got loads of bloggers, and it's quite a special place for them to come and share their recipes.
Fantastic.
Yeah, okay,
cool.
so that's all done.
Now that that's mixed up, what's
we're
next?
going to just put into this bowl some all-purpose flour.
I think I might have just scrambled it just a little.
Oh gosh.
Is it okay? It's fine. Don't do what I did.
Scrambled eggs for breakfast anyway.
Okay. Do it better next time.
Okay. All right. We're gonna add
I'm sure it'll still be yummy though, right?
Let's hope.
Tessa's like.
Don't worry. Practice makes perfect, right? Okay. So we're adding all the dry ingredients, some salt, and then it's simply a matter of pouring the wet into the dryer.
Nice. This is going to be so cool. And it really is quite easy. I mean...
It is so easy.
Anybody else would probably get this right. Okay, so once we've mixed it all up, what's the consistency that we're going to be getting?
So once you've mixed it all up, it's still going to be quite soft.
Yeah.
So you're actually going to need to put it into the fridge for a bit so that you can start shaping it and that your, you can sort of, it's pliable enough to shape.
So for anyone who's mixed it up, and I clearly didn't mix it up quick enough, how can one make sure that that scrambled egg
Basically, you know what, I actually think the butter was a little bit too hot.
Okay. So it was actually your fault.
Ideally, I see that this is still on.
Okay, you were saying?
Ideally, you should leave it to cool down.
I see, yeah.
Obviously, we don't have time today.
All right.
But yeah.
And talking about not having time, I think we might need to go to the one that's already prepared on that side.
But basically, we just get this all mixed up into one homogeneous mixture.
Homogeneous mixture, I like
I think
that
that's
word.
the word.
I'm
Sorry,
going to
my
use it
English.
next time.
Okay, once it's been in the fridge,
Yeah.
we get a nice pliable mixture. You can touch it. It's not sticky or anything.
It is nice, yeah.
So what we're actually going to do is use the Salati brown sugar,
All right.
and I'm just going to roll the dough in there. Okay, so you just want a nice ball. It doesn't have to be too big. And then literally just
Ooh,
kind of roll it
yummy.
in.
This
Can you
is
see
going to
that
be
sugar?
so good.
Okay, now it starts to get a bit sticky. Okay, and then we just put it down. You can actually shape it with a fork.
On the baking tray right there.
Yep.
So while you're busy doing some more of those, let's take a quick look at how we made these delicious, easy ginger biscuits.
Melt butter and syrup together, then set aside to cool. Mix together eggs and cooled syrup, then add sugar. Sift together flour, baking powder, cream of tartar, ginger and salt. Add dry ingredients to wet ingredients, mix and refrigerate. Roll into balls, then coat in sugar. Place onto a baking tray, then press with a fork. Bake at 180 degrees for 12 minutes. For the full recipe, visit the Espresso Morning Show Facebook page or log on to espressoshow.com. You can also SMS the keyword Salati to 33728 to receive the shopping list on your phone. Just click on the link provided to view the recipe on our Mobi site. SMS cost R1.50, no free SMSs, and T's and C's do apply.
And that keyword once again is Salati. SMS it to 33728 and we'll send you your shopping list and the link to the recipe, and you could be making this yourself. And of course, we have a whole bowl of them already made. Tessa, these look absolutely amazing.
They are amazing. And you know what? They are perfect coffee dunkers.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know if you like me, but I've been drinking countless cups of tea and coffee the last few days.
Oh, just put it right
So-
there. I live on this stuff. There we go. Thank you so much, Tessa, for being
Thanks
with
for
us.
having me. It's been great.
So you know what? We understand the relationships between biscuits and dunking them in coffee, but what's the relationship between wine and investments? Graham has more. Yum.
The sweetness lingers longer with another delicious recipe brought to you by Salati.